like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So UFC Fight Night, Allen versus Curtis 2, because it's a rematch happening on the 6th of April 2024 in the UFC Apex. So we have Brendanallen. Brendanallen is currently the number 6th ranked middleweight. His record is 23-5. He's on a bit of a streak now. He's beat Paul Craig, Silva, Andre Muniz, Jocko, and Jacob, and Sam Alvey. His only losses were recently to Chris Curtis, who's fighting, and his teammate Sean Strickland. So that is very interesting. So he's facing Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis is the number 14th rank middleweight. His record is 31-10. Very experienced fighter. And his last win was against Marc Andre by split decision. He did face Imanov, Nazardine, but there was a clash of heads, so it was a no contest. Before that, he did lose to Kelvin Gastelum in a quite close fight. Before that, he did knock out Hakeem Buckley, and before that, he did lose to Jack Hermansson, but he has beaten Brendanallen before by punches and knees. This is going to be an interesting fight. I like this fight. It's going to be a great fight between the two top middleweights. Well, Allen's number 6, Curtis number 14. I think the thing is here, I think Curtis' team, Extreme Couture, has got how Brendanallen fights down quite good, because Sean Strickland has beaten before, and also Chris Curtis has beaten before too. So Allen has been on a streak though. He has been on a really good streak. That was earlier in his career. I get that. But I feel Chris Curtis's team may see tendencies that are probably still there, and tendencies they can take advantage of. So with that being said, I am going with Chris Curtis. I think Chris Curtis is going to get the fight done. I think he's going to get the win here, because as I said, Sean Strickland has beaten him, Chris Curtis has beaten him already, so this is a rematch number 2. I just feel he's going to get the job done. Chris Curtis is coming off a win as well. Obviously, Brendanallen's coming off a win as well. He's on a bit of a streak now, but I just feel Chris Curtis is going to get it done. I think his team know how he fights, and his team are well aware of what he brings to the table. And I think his team, Eric Nixick, can get this done. I reckon he's going to get a good game plan in place. But as I keep saying, this is mixed martial arts. That's just my prediction. But do not be surprised if Brendanallen wins this fight, because he's on a streak. He's on a bit of a roll right now. He's been winning a lot recently, and his confidence is really high. So that confidence can push you to win the fight. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be confidence versus experience. So let's see what happens. And obviously going into the fight, Brendanallen has to bring in there that Curtis has beaten before. So that might be playing on his mind as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting. But I am going with Chris Curtis in this fight. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment.